side,
Yeah.
both sides. But this is connecting by trust.
Right. But so far, correct me if I'm wrong, Taka-san, so far you've only pulled on one side. You tried to bring the Japanese side into Vietnam. So you represented them as an employee of your company.
No, actually, I'm doing more like what you said. I should be sitting the side of the table in Vietnamese side.
Mm-hmm.
Then what I'm bringing back to Japan is that takeaway from the discussion in the local context.
Right.
This is what they're thinking. This is what they're expecting to Japanese side.
Okay, but can
And
you?
based on that, this is my opinion. This is what I think the company could do as a business. Yeah, this is my approach to headquarters. Then the problem is, it might not have been enough to convince them. Haven't made a big effort for me to explain what's happening outside to headquarters, but the less people could have that the sense of feeling that. So as maybe Unno-san have mentioned before, that the better way or best way is to let them trust myself personally. It's not context, not contents, but whatever contents is from me. As far as I will be was given trust, then it could go.
Right. If you come back from Vietnam to explain what the other side wants, is that a discussion about what they want and what you think they should do, or is that an actual proposal from the Vietnamese side to the Japanese side? It's okay, we propose the project to go like this. You invest this, we will do that, and together we will bring this project with this responsibility and this profit share. Is it like that, or is it we want to do this and that? Because
I had both.
Okay.
The one project is more specified, as the other side have already implemented to some extent to the customer, the client in Vietnam. So they expected this company to make some certain money in the investment.
Right.
So I was said is, okay, I will give you the first refusal right to make this amount of the investment.
Right.
If you want, you can go, and if you don't want, then we should go another way. But that is based on the trust and relationship, the choosing us as a first priority. Basically, they want us to sit together in this project. Then another thing is another type of like the suggestion or request from the local side. If the government is thinking to do some they want to implement some projects, but they don't have the source of solutions. They don't have model case, difference case. They don't know. So if there is any case good to show to the Vietnamese, the government, then I can call some Japanese to bring their solutions, their intentions. Then firstly, anyway, we're gonna have talk to exchange opinion. Then if it can go, then this project will make the step further.
Right. But
So-
so what happens if you make a concrete proposal to your company? Does that lead to a counter proposal, or is it just rejected?
Yeah, that is the one project which has been still ongoing. What I did last year, to get offshore approval from headquarters.
Okay.
Then
so
they want to add the condition from Japanese side to guarantee the minimum risk.
Right.
But basically it's been it was taking a long time.
Okay.
The longer time than expectation from
Right.
the local side.
So basically, did they make a counter offer, or are they just stalled?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Basically the headquarters basically no. Then there was our team to make some counter proposal to expand that idea to more opportunities in next step.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know if it's something the common does other Japanese company have same or something common in doing the business.
So it seems to be especially difficult from the side from Japan, because if they would be interested, they would come up with a counter proposal quickly and say, okay, well, this is our position. So we cannot accept the terms in your proposal. If you can make this concession, then we are ready to take the next step. But there needs to be some kind of a back and forth. If it's just going to sit there and wait and gather dust, then also it hurts your relationship. I think that's maybe, I don't know whether you want to do that, but if you really treat this as an independent contractor, then I would definitely tell them that, okay, if I want to make this relationship grow and happen, then I will actually need to come with a counter proposal within 2 months. Otherwise, we're no longer interested. I don't know what's happening. Tochikura is coming in. I don't know. He sounds like a burglar.
So also is that the company how big are they thinking for their globalization to to be captured?
Unno-san, question to you.
What's your question?
How big are they doing for their globalization?
What?
That the as far as I know, the company has been doing some the business outside already. For example, M&A of local companies, and it opened R&D center in China. Then they're providing some solution from China to some countries in Asia.
Are you talking about China?
No, that company.
Or mean
For
Vietnam?
example, Japanese
The company you're presenting to, or no?
the one of the biggest.
He just
It's
how to
a-
recommend. He just how to recommend headquarters consider for M&A, right?
No. The Unno-san is going to make presentation to that company in coming 2 weeks. Then what I know about that company is they opened R&D center in China, and they they bought some local companies as M&A.
Sorry,
So how big and to what extent are they're thinking of their globalization?
you mean what relationship M&A in China?
No, your client. Your
Oh.
client that in a sense going to make presentation next 2 weeks.
Yeah. So what I'm going to what is this?
What is their thinking of their globalization? How big?
How big are they thinking about globalization is? Huh?
How big they want to do the business as globalized manner?
I don't know. Actually, they are doing very well for exporting technology at global level, and they are doing well. And so far, I don't know that, but I don't know what the kind of problem do they have. But this is a huge company, so they have actually human resource people is more globalized. They can speak English. They can communicate with overseas people. But I believe the typical cases like currently you're confronting with. For example, one example, you're going to invest money to Vietnam company, and very difficult to persuade headquarters. What's the benefit for the put money in for the Vietnamese company? And they're going to ask you why. This kind of persuasion process is the same. And even if headquarters people can speak English, they do not know the true meaning of globalization. Globalization means they don't know true meaning. Is this